What up, Greater Long Beach? Welcome back to your home for everything local sports. It's JJ.
And Mike, and the CIF Championship highlight is brought to you by Naples Rib Company, perfect for your next team event.
Deja vu all over again in Angel Stadium on Saturday night. St. John Bosco, Corona Centennial, the rematch in the Pac-5 championship game. Number 1 Braves, number 2 Huskies.
Two top teams in the country. Centennial won this game last year. Head coach Matt Logan has built a powerhouse out there in the IE, the Evil Empire.
He knows what time it is. Jason Negro also built a powerhouse at Bosco, and they got 2 pretty darn good quarterbacks. Quentin Davis, first-year starter. Anthony Catalano played in this game last year. Not going to find a better high school football game in the country. Like we said, almost 14,000 on hand. First big play is a 4th down for Centennial on their own 30. J.J. Taylor gets the first down. Message sent.
Well, think about that. 4th down on their own 30. They go for it. They get it. A few plays later, Catalano, action pass, Samonte Bonner, wide open. He played for Taylor last year when Taylor was out. That's a 31-yard tub to put Centennial up.
Yeah, it's a Bonner party, but it would not last long. Going the other way, 3rd play of the Bosco drive, Davis has a wide open receiver of his own. It's Anselm Ume for the 49-yard score. If you want defense, boy, did you come to the wrong highlight.
I tried to tell JJ to only put touchdowns in this video, but he wanted to include some filler. On the next Huskies drive, 4th and deep in their own end again. This time, they don't get it.
Yeah, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me, so we're not even going to do that. However, the Braves trying to go for the jugular here, but on the first play, Davis's 3rd interception of the season. He would throw 2 in this game, doubling his season total, and Centennial would score off of both of them.
Well, obviously, that's the story of the game, as Catalano into the flat for Cameron Jackson.
Yeah, Uno is uh-oh for the Bosco defense. Ho-ho, Jackson, 50-yard touchdown, 14-7, Centennial. After the second Davis interception, it's Taylor gang to the pylon. 2-1 is in for the 21-yard touchdown. Centennial now up 27, and people are calling each other to turn this game on.
Yeah, something's going on here. Bosco back with the run game, and it's Sean McGrew. This is obviously a kid who's trying to have a special game. They get a field goal out of that drive, but the loss of Quentin Davis, the story of the game, shoulder injury is going to take him out late in the first quarter.
Quick strike drive from Catalano, and he hits his big target, Javon McKinley, for a 14-yard touchdown. Taylor would also score again, so Centennial is now up 34-10 with about 10 minutes left in this opening half. Their fan base feeling it. Bosco backup Raul Mitchell using his feet to get the Braves back into scoring position, and Sean McGrew is going to end up capping this 8-play, 79-yard drive with an 11-yard touchdown. He would fumble, but the Braves would recover in the end zone. So now Centennial's just up 34-17.
Well, McGrew and Taylor, 2 of the best in California. Huskies retorting with a long drive of their own, 6 plays, 69 yards.
Yeah, and then Taylor's going to run in his 3rd TD of the night. So Centennial back up 41-17. A little over 5 minutes left in the second quarter. Note the time.
We fit about 7 games in the first half of this one. It was something else.
Less than 2 minutes later, Mitchell to Devin Fleming, and he's going to the tilt. 47-yard catch and run touchdown on 3rd and long. On the ensuing drive, the 3rd play is Catalano to McKinley, and the big wide receiver is going to show off his arm. He's going to hit Jackson for a 65-yard touchdown. What?
Matt Logan coaching a very aggressive game for his superstars in this championship. It was really something to behold, Jim.
So we're headed to the half, right? Nope. 53 seconds left. Mitchell stands in, takes the hit, delivers the high fly ball to the warning track, and Fleming tracks it down. So Centennial up 48-31. Now we're going to... No.
If the half ends there, I think Bosco feels good about where they are, given how poorly things went.
Look at Taylor. 34 seconds left in the half, doing it for all the JJs out there. The senior Arizona commit would not be denied. 65-yard touchdown.
Special night for a special player, J.J. Taylor. And this half, 55-31, the highest scoring half of football in CIF history, JJ.
Wow. Second possession of the second half, Mitchell makes a man miss in the backfield, and he's going to show everybody his wheels. They nice. 65-yard touchdown run for the backup quarterback, 310 total yards and 3 TDs for him. Centennial now 55-38 with a little over 9 minutes left in the third quarter, and now the Bosco fans get back into this game.
Because suddenly, if they can get a little more momentum, they can come up with another stop, that would be it. Defense getting back-to-back stops.
But Cameron Bynum is going to pick his team up. Pun intended. Senior with an interception of Mitchell, and then the most important defensive play of the game, there weren't many, reverse to Jared Harrell, and he's going to throw it downfield, but Bynum Whoa, look at the closing speed, first of all, and then just the timely hand swipe. Never saw the ball, still defended it. Perfect. Oh, what a time to score 5. Taylor gonna cap his impressive night with a 5th TD at the end of the third quarter. 41 carries and 271 yards if you need them.
And speaking of running backs, we've loved watching. It was the battle of the little fast guys. Sean McGrew scores twice in the fourth quarter to cap a phenomenal career at St. John Bosco. 24 carries for 196 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Bosco's only down 10 points here with a little under 3 minutes left, but yeah, guess who gets the onside kick? It's Taylor, makes the recovery, and Corona Centennial, they going back to back. They just showed up to the Pac-5 party and crashed it.
Well, you know, we've seen a lot of teams succeed at the lower divisions in the southern section, step up to the Pac-5 and find the lights a little too bright. Matt Logan's Huskies were prime time ready. 2 years in the Pac-5, last 2 years, 2 CIF championships.
Yeah, this Bosco team is one of the best we've seen ever. So what does that say about Corona Centennial? Pretty darn good. Jason Negro wants to have that plaque next year, but Centen indeed. Logan and these Huskies now have 10 CIF titles. Pretty impressive from them. Thanks to all of our sponsors, including Long Beach Transit, who now has stops at Route 1 at CSU Dominguez Hills, South Bay Pavilion, and the StubHub Center. Those Huskies will go on to the state championship game in 2 weeks when they take on De La Salle. In other local football news, La Mirada won their CIF championship, so they will be in a state regional bowl next week. For all of that coverage building up to the game and after, you've got to find it right here. It's the GazetteSports.com and the Press Telegram.